Hi guys. See, this is what I mean by it never works out when I plan things. I turned the camera on a few times and I was trying to talk and introduce myself, and then it just got really nerve-wracking. And so now I'm just gonna talk. Okay, we're friends. We're just here hanging out. And today I decided I'm using my computer because I wanted to show you my process on how I actually use my Thermomix and how I plan my week or just my day when I make food. So what I usually do though is actually I don't go on the desktop that much when it comes to food because I use my phone and I use the app for Cookidoo. Let me show you right now. So this is the website for Thermomix, the Cookidoo website, and there is app for this as well. What I do though is I kind of think about what kind of food I have in the kitchen, in my fridge, and then I kind of decide what I want to make. So I already have some stuff that I planned for the week, although it's just kind of like I just put it up there just to remind myself this is some of the things I want to make. But like this chili cheese nachos, I've been wanting to make, but I just haven't gotten the chance. And I'm not making it today because the kids are not here. Phil's at work. So possibly I was just going to move it to next week. So this is what I usually do. And I've been wanting to make this risotto bolognese for some time now. I've heard good things about it. I could potentially make this today. It only takes about 10 minutes of my time. I could make it. But I'm not sure how it freezes. Because if you guys are not aware, I have been freezing my food. And so I'm not sure how it would freeze. I could try. But this would be something I would like to try. Like, look at this. The ratings are good. It's a 4.5, and there's 542 people rating this. And there's a lot of people who cook, who use the machine, but they just don't rate. Like me, I don't really rate it. So look at all the ingredient. Like this is actually not a lot. May not be for maybe beginners, but it's really simple stuff. Like you don't really count butter, salt, and black pepper as really ingredient, but it's on the list. But it's really not a lot of things, and you can make this dish. And I have everything I have risotto rice, I have Parmesan cheese, I have pretty much a lot of things on hand. I have carrot celery, I have all of this. Yeah, so technically I could make this, and maybe I will make this one today because Phil can eat it tomorrow. So let's say, for example, I decide I'm gonna make this, right? I just click on cook today, and it's the same thing on the iPhone or the app. I think they maybe have for Android as well, but I want to cook this today. So once I click on this, it goes to my week, which it also goes onto my Thermomix because it's the Thermomix is connected. I've signed in on my Cookidoo account. So that shows up today, right here. I'm not making cheese dog today. So actually, I'm going to move this to next week because we do have some hot dogs and buns as well. This one I was going to make, but I decided not to. So let me move it to next week. And then this one I've been wanting to make, but I'm not making it until the kids are here anyway. So today I'm going to make risotto bolognese then. And just to see what else, like I can also explore, like I made meringue yesterday and I would love to make it again today, but then let me just try something else. Let's just do, oh yeah, I made this yogurt, not yogurt, it was a mango. I need to use up all my mango. So I've been making this, and I actually don't need to, I don't know, I don't need the recipe anymore. I already know how to do it now. But it was mango lassi. But let's say, for example, right, I want to make mango lassi, and look at this, 4.8 stars for 192 rating. Takes 5 minutes of my time. It says 5, but that counts like when you actually turn the timer on and on and off. But I mean, I would usually double it because I'm taking my time getting the stuff out, opening the bag, all those. Well, that's part of the prep time. But then, like when you put it in, like it's more than 5 minutes, but it just means it's quick, and it is quick. Look, really simple ingredient. I don't need to make 8 glasses. I only need to make 4, or if anything. And so you can change this, and you can also adjust it yourself. That works as well. You press start, and usually if I change anything, I should be able to change my name. Oh yeah, they would have to change it to whatever servings. But it's unnecessary because it's the same because I already have it here. At least for this case anyway. So I may make this again today, but I'm gonna show you how I make it now because I already know what it tastes like. I already know the ingredients. So I'm gonna make this but separately. So now on my week I have two things. Risotto Bolognese and the mango lassi. And I wanted also to make, for example, this Cookidoo app is not just for Thermomix. You could use it still for like just to get inspiration. Like now I want to make almond milk because Phil likes almond milk and we have a machine to make it. But we could also make it here with the Thermomix, or you can use a blender. You can do it manual. There's many ways to make it. But look, it's almond milk, water, pitted dates, and some vanilla if you want. But obviously you can add sugar, you can add whatever you want. But this is just like an inspiration. Like, oh, okay, this is the ratio to make obviously someone's recipe. So you make it, like this is what I do is I make it and then I decide I don't like it the way it is, I would adjust it because that's, like I said yesterday, I said the beauty of cooking is, and making food at home is you can make it however way you want. But you know, here's a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of guidance if you don't know at all how to make almond milk. But basically you just put the almonds and dates and water, just blend it up together. This one tells you to wait to soak it in an hour because I believe it helps with the absorption. But if I'm lazy, I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like it just for better health, you should soak it. And anyway, I'm gonna make almond milk or a mix of nut milk, but I'm using something else. But I'm just gonna add it to today's list just so you can see. Now I have 3 things on my list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the almond milk first, and then I'm gonna use the milk to make mango lassi because I could do that, and I've tried it and it tastes better with nut milk. So why not? I have some yogurt. I'm not gonna measure it. I already know I don't like it as that sweet. So I'm gonna do it the way I like it, but I know that these are the ingredients to make mango lassi, but it's just in a different ratio that fits my taste. Anyway, okay, so now we're back in the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you first, like I said today's week is we are going to make, let me show you how to turn this on real quick. I obviously don't need this. I already know what I'm gonna make, but I'm just gonna show you. You can make everything using the Thermomix, but you don't have to. This is, to me, it's just an option. So just so you can see, it's not the greatest angle, but let me just talk to you instead. Basically, I'm gonna use the Thermomix as inspiration to plan for my week or what I'm gonna make, but I'm making it in my own machine. I have a Nama I think Nama M1, which Phil got me for my birthday to make nut milk. But let me show you again. This is my week, which you saw on the computer already. It went through here. You see it went in here now. So I show all. Today is Wednesday, and I'm gonna make risotto bolognese, mango lassi, and almond milk. But obviously I'm just making nut milk, just so you can see. You can plan everything here. You can just click on it. You can start making. You just press start. As long as you have everything that you have to make this recipe, you could obviously do that. But I'm not doing that way. I'm gonna go over here and show you what I'm using. You can see this. Okay, everything is clean. I'm just putting it together. Plug it in. You can see it. So it's about a cup of this. It's about a cup. This is a measuring cup as well. This measures about 1 cup. Excuse me. About 1 cup of nut. The ratio is 1 cup of nut for, I believe, 4 cups, 3 or 4 cups of water to get a nice creamy consistency milk. But I'm just gonna use what I have, and you know, like after a while you're gonna get the idea. Whatever you like, you can do it. I'm gonna measure out. I like more nuts. Well, Phil does, so I'm gonna put a little bit more extra nut for him. So I have not even 1 cup yet, because all I have left of the almond. So not even, but I'm gonna do a mix of almond and cashews, just like that. So I'm pouring it in here. This juice, I mean this nut maker is pretty nice. I'm just gonna put in a handful more of mixed nut from Costco. And I'm gonna pour in, they say measure at 3 cups or 4 cups, but I'm just gonna, there is actually a max line here. So I'm gonna make the max as much as I can. Why not? To get more out of it. Actually, I was gonna do something else. Last time I decided I'm gonna do something else. So let me do that, but let me get the water first. Right here. Here's my water, osmosis. So anyway, so I'm gonna pour in just a max line of water, and you can see it on this side. And then I'm also gonna add a pinch of salt and some pitted dates. So where are my dates? I should have prepared it ahead of time. But when do we ever really prepare ourselves when we're making food? There, some dates. Here are my dates. So I'm gonna do 3 days, which is sweet enough. 1, 2, 3, 1. And my plan is to kind of run it 2 times just to get more juice out of that. So let's see how I'm gonna do it this time. So this is 2 dates. 1 more. So I have 3 dates and a pinch of salt. Pinch of salt right here. There you go. All right. Now, here's the lid. And this strains the nut pretty good, but not like everything. So what I like to do is I like to still use a nut milk bag. It's right here. So I mean, that's why you could just blend this, and you just blend it, and then you can squeeze it out too. But this one takes a lot of the work out already, and then I just blend whatever's left. I just squeeze out whatever's left, which is not as much. So this set here is ready. If you can see here, it says set the time, and if I just press start, it will just be automatically 60 seconds. I could do less than that. See, this can be more or less, up to you. 5 seconds, just spinning, whatever. I didn't even know about this actually. I just press the button usually. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be kind of loud, so I'm just gonna press the button, and I'm just gonna do something else instead. So we have to actually be here to hear this. So here we go. Far away. Put this away. this is done, right? But they tell you we open this up and then they give you another 30 seconds or so, I forgot, to squeeze as much more juice. So I'm gonna open this up. Oh shoot. Oops. There you go. And look what's gonna happen. Far away though, kind of loud. 45 seconds. Squeezing and blending, and so like all the what happened is all the pulp, it's like, oh my goodness. So it's done, and my plan was, like, if you look in here, you could kind of see all the pulp there, right? So I could do this again if I really want to, but then push it down so that all the pulp would be down here at the bottom, and then that would blend it again to see how much more nut juice or milk would get extracted. So that was my plan from the last time. I was like, let me try to do that, let's see, because why not? Like, I don't want to throw this away. They do recommend that you could use this pulp to make crackers or some other stuff, but I haven't been doing that, so I don't want to do that right now. So that was my plan. So I could pull this out like this. I don't know if you can see it, but my plan was just to kind of squeeze it up, like pull it up. You pull it up. See how that looks like that, but I want to put it back down, and I'm gonna push it down to the bottom. This is just a test. I just want to push it down to the bottom, so as if these were like fresh almond and nut, right? And then we're gonna just add a little bit more water and blend it up a little more, just to see how much more I can get out of this. And I'm sure it's not much more, but you know, why not? Just so I don't waste the whatever's remaining of the nut. So that's to me, that's the other option. So I'm gonna put it back in, and yep, like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit more water, maybe just down here a little bit. Oh shoot, I need to close that. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit more. Now there's no almond. I'm not putting any more dates or anything, but that's fine. I'm just gonna blend it like that. Let's see, where is it? It's right here. So we're gonna try this again. So let's just do for maybe 30 seconds this time. I'm gonna press start. It's gonna be loud. Still blending. It's at the bottom. You know what I should do too? I was thinking this is also a good chance for me to try to learn some of the editing skills, like maybe muting the background or some other thing. I need to learn how to do that. Okay, look, so now it's doing it again, right? It says open the sprout. So you open this up, so more is coming out, and then it's gonna still do that extra step to squeeze as much as possible. And you know what I should have done? Maybe the next time I will. I should have used a different cup so that I could measure out like the original milk versus the second batch, see how much more flavor it is. So that way, is it worth doing or not? Or am I just diluting my whole milk? But anyway, yes, so it's another 30 seconds. And now the next thing, I'm gonna prepare to make mango lassi. And I've been using this. I've been using this little cup, 8-ounce smoothie cup. So, I mean, the whole thing is 8 ounce. The whole thing is 8 ounce. You know what I should do? I should put in my cap, huh? I'll put in my cap now. Alright, you guys. Okay, so I have here my 8-ounce mixing cup. So I'm gonna put the milk I just made in here, which is right here. This one I'm supposed to strain it to get the rest, but right for now I'm just gonna get these, which are fine. there's the pulps in here in this bag. So I'm just gonna pour some out like this. And there is a max line for this. Maybe right here is good enough. Like that. I think there's a max line somewhere. I forgot already. But I don't go all the way up. Because it will expand a little bit. So we do need it to have some space. And plus I'm putting my mango pieces in there. So I need a little space available. I need to use up all my mango. So, because look at my freezer. I need to do something about it. Plus, look at this fridge. I need to do something about it as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mango. Yeah, this may be a little bit too much juice. Like that. See, this is too much. Let me drink some. It's very creamy. That's the way Phil likes it. There we go. So, stuff that there. I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetener. So I'm gonna use agave. And we need, the last ingredient is yogurt. Oh, yogurt's down here. So a little bit of yogurt. I made this for the kids and Phil, they all like it, but Cece especially loves it. Okay, so let me get a spoon real quick. Just a little bit. So the more you put, then the more sour it'll be because of the yogurt. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. So if I put a little bit, then I can put less sweetener as well, just to have that mango lassi essence. Okay, and I'm gonna add a teeny weeny bit of sweetener like this. I think that's enough. Maybe that. Yeah, okay. It's okay, I'll wipe it down later. So this is kind of full, but let's see. I gotta be careful because I don't want to blend it too long. At least have to do 2 sessions just in case. So now this is a Vitamix 7500, and it's also, it detects, there's something that detects it. I forgot what they call it because it's been a while. I have this machine for probably more than 10 years. I don't remember. I'm gonna use this. It knows that this is a small mixing bowl, so it only does 38 seconds, I believe. But if you put in the big one, it knows. It detects that this is the big one. So when you press this, it's longer. See the difference? So like it knows this is a small blender. It would do 38 seconds, which is, that means to me, that means it should be fine to be at 38 seconds. But to be safe, because I don't want it to build pressure and blow up, I'm just gonna turn it off maybe at 30 or maybe 25. Actually, that's pretty scary. I don't think I need it too much. It's not that cold, not icy. It's already blended enough. So anyway, I'm just gonna turn it off. I do like to twist this a little bit, and I actually don't know why I'm explaining to you guys, because you can't really get this anymore. Hopefully I don't break this, because I'm done for if I break it. So here's the mango lassi. I'm gonna try it real quick. Delicious. I could have a little more sweetener, but it's okay. I do like sour things, but a little more sweetener would be fine too. So this is the second dish I made just now. So this is the almond milk, and then this is the mango lassi. And the next thing I'm gonna make is the risotto bolognese. But first, let me tell you how I would make the nut milk. So basically, what you do, if you didn't have that machine over there, just use a blender. So it would have been the same. You use a blender, you blend it, and you pour it into this bag, and basically you let it, sit through like this. most likely if I had something higher, it would eventually ship through. But if I want to make it fast, oops, it's a little bit messy. This is why like some people don't like to do this, because it's kind of messy. But it saves them, if they already have a blender, they could just use it. But look, there's not that much pulp because most of the pulp is already over there. So to me, this is easier, and I like to use that machine for that reason. Like, I don't actually, if I find something I can squeeze this through, would be better. But sometimes just squeezing it like this is okay too. I mean, you're just making it for yourself anyway, or your family, so it's fine. So let me squeeze it out. I've been debating too, because I do have an actual YouTube channel for all my food, and I was thinking to probably post this video on that one instead, but I'm not sure yet, because right now I'm still like an initial stage again. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I do really like this channel because I could see what I'm doing with my life and like how I've grown, so I do like to keep it active as well. But a lot of the things here right now, like especially it's food related, that I specifically made that channel just for that. But at the same time, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm just gonna clean this up real quick. But yeah, that's more of the pulp. So basically that machine is pretty good, but it's not strong enough to get all the pulp to become a smooth milk the way I like it. And if you guys are okay with a little bit of pulp, then you'll love that machine. But I don't. I like it smooth. So that's why the alternative was to use a nut milk bag anyway. But I don't need to squeeze out as much, and I'm gonna rinse it some more later. But here it is, and here's the lid for it. Put it in the fridge for Phil so you can drink it. That's pretty much it. Then you put it in and you drink it. It lasts a few days, probably like 3 or 4 days. It's okay. And I can always just freeze this into ice cubes as well. I think that would be great. There you go. And I gotta clean that up real quick. But before that, I'm gonna drink a little bit more. Let me rinse it off. So pretty easy to clean too. Let me clean this one real quick. That's why I love this thing here. Let me do it real quick. Take this out. Let me tell you where the pulp is. So, opening this up. This comes along with this brush here, so you can just do a quick rinse and like a little bit of scrubbing. It's not really dirty or anything. This one I need to clean again. Okay, so here it is. Look. So you could use this to make crackers. It's pretty dry, you can see that. But I'm just gonna throw it out. I did use it 2 times, so I think I got the most out of it. Just a quick rinse. I really wanted to get a better sink, like one big sink. But this is a rented house, so I really wanted to do that. But I've been able to live like this for almost 3 years, just the way it is. It's pretty much clean. I like to make sure you get the crevices and all this right here. So use hot water. And here, this one, this brush was actually made for this, to get all that out. Of course, you can always turn down the water. You don't want to just save water. Turn it down a little. I try my best to conserve as much as I can with water and electricity. Although I am kind of wasting electricity over there. But I think I try. Put this down. So hot. Move this up. See that? It's pretty easy, right? I mean, as long as you clean it right away, you have to, like, certain thing that you use, you just gotta have to accept. And once you accept it, it'll be fine. Like, that's what I noticed. back then when I didn't have a job, right? Then it's like whatever. But when I had my job, working a full-time job, 5 days a week, I still was working at the nail salon on the weekend, and I accepted that. I said, well, no matter what, I'm still gonna work at the nail salon because my sister helped me, so I want to continue to work to help her, like doing the little things so she can kind of relax a little bit. So I told myself I'm gonna work my normal 5 days full-time job, but I'm still gonna work on the weekend. And so when I accepted that, I didn't feel dreadful or anything. Like I felt like that's just part of my life. So to me, this as well, like cleaning, just doing it things fast. Like if you just accept that, you're gonna do something, then it's not that bad. So that's done. And this is a quick rinse as well. To do this, and of course you could use the brush too. Close this up real quick and get some of the water. And I'm pretty sure if you really want it, you can put soap in this and then do just turn that on, kind of like cleaning itself. It would work that way too. So I'm gonna put this out now. Make sure. That's pretty much it. Not bad. I don't think it's bad. If you make your milk like maybe once a week or so, or twice a week, it's not too bad. And then all the money you save from buying almond milk, and plus there's a lot of things in there that they put that you may not want to have in your body. Plus fresh milk made from nuts tastes better, way better than just store-bought. So let me clean this up. Yep, so next up is let me drink some, and we're gonna work on making the outline. Let me turn this off. And we are back again. I'm actually not liking the flow of my camera. First of all, it doesn't charge when it's hot, and I was using it on my head. It doesn't charge for now that it's plugged in. So I'm using actually the, what do you call this one? But anyway, it's just right now the flow is not good, and I had to figure out something if I wanted to continue to do this. But let's go back. Now we're gonna make my dinner. We're gonna make my dinner. I actually have a lot of frozen food that I could just heat up and eat, but since I'm making a video, I want to show you guys like what I'm doing here. Let's just make it this way. I think that's good. Is that good? Or maybe up more. This is nice too. Kind of like this. Like this. I gotta figure this out. But here's my week again. Everything shows up here. There's actually 3 ways to display what you're doing. Today I made some eggs. I just want to show you guys. I made soft eggs. So I click on this, and I want it soft in the middle because that's how I like my eggs. Usually I do it on the stove. Let it boil and then put the eggs in for 5 minutes. Usually that works, but I have to watch it. I have to put a timer. This one I just click on the egg boiler function right here. Use the function buttons. I don't know if you guys can even see it. I would love to show you guys on a better screen, and I'm gonna figure that out. But basically, here's the functions, and there's like a bunch of functions like manual mode, pre-cleaning, dough, browning, steaming, turbo, blending, egg boiler, open cooking. So I've done some of the functions already in my yesterday's video. There's kettle, there's warm up, rice cooker, thicken, slow cook, fermentation, and even sous vide. And there's an accessory for peeling, grating, slicing, spiralizing as well. And there's a sensor. It also gives you a few tips on what to do with certain types of fruits like apples, apricots, asparagus, beef, bread, stuff like that. Like you have to click on bread, like what am I supposed to do? Choose your desired result. So if I wanted to make crumbs from a bread, I would put in here. I could obviously just manually control it, but if you say you don't really know, like for someone who doesn't want to like guess, You can just click on one of these and just, hey, I want fresh bread, coarse crumbs, or dry or fine crumbs. So it kind of depends what you want, and they can just give you a little guidance. You click on it and then you just press play, and that would give you your desired thing that you need. But anyway, I came here because I wanted to show you guys that we are on my week, which I'm gonna make the Risotto Bolognese, which I don't know. I've made risotto before, but not this particular one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and press start, and we'll go from there. Sometimes you could go ahead and look through each one of these. I wish I can show you guys. Maybe I can. Let me lower this. It's kind of hard to see still. I gotta show you guys in a different format. Maybe on my phone or something where I can show easily, but I will figure that out later. You know, let me try real quick. Let's say, for example, I wanted to do this at the same time. I would need to have this video recording at the same time here, right? And then I would put this video alongside or something like that. Like, for example, right? That's what I think. Okay, let me just do this. That means I should get one of those thing, like the stand or whatever. Anyway, go back to home. I'm gonna go back here. I would like to cover up the light though. It's not cool. Let me change this up. For example, like if I press play. Oh no, video. Which is gonna be a problem because my camera my phone doesn't have a lot of memory. So basically I go here and press play, and I go to my week. It's my week. I'm gonna make this. This is much clearer on the phone. And sometimes you could read through the ingredients, or sometimes you can prepare, look up, just kind of get an idea of what you have to do. So these are like the instruction, but sometimes you don't really care because you always trust the Thermomix like me. I just press start. And from there, I just follow what it tells me to do. Place the Parmesan cheese in here. I already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to grate it. See? I already know that. And after that's done, just leave it aside, and you put some meat, beef, and oil, and saute for 4 minutes. So look, in that 4 minutes, you can start cleaning up. You can prepare the next step, which is also like cutting the carrots, celery, shallots. All that could be done while the meat is getting cooked. But you know what? Let me tell you something, is that I don't actually have beef right now. I actually need to, it's frozen, so I need to thaw it. So let me turn this off, because I'm just gonna edit this and see how that would look using CapCut. Let's see how to improve my editing skills and the kind of things that I need to think about. I'm gonna see what I need to do. So now I already know I need beef, but I don't have anything that's thawed, so let me get that done first. But I'm gonna pull this out because I need to measure. Let me press start. Wait, let me go back up here. Let me press start. Well, I mean, I could do the Parmesan cheese first. Why not? How much am I making? I'm making 4 portions. Okay, that works. That's fine. So we're gonna eat for today and tomorrow. Just me and Phil today. The kids are with their mom. So like, for example, I always check to make sure this is correct. So 388 is the weight of this lid. I need 100 Parmesan cheese. I don't really need to have that much. It's up to me. Anyway, so let me put this on top. So I need the surface. So this is about 195 grams. That doesn't make sense because it says here 142, which is interesting. I guess it's more. It says 5 ounce. This is kind of weird. Like, which one is the right scale? Because this has always been measuring correctly to me. Anyway, so this is something to maybe look into. Let me put this back a little. This just makes sense. Hold on, let me see this. 100 grams, right? So this should be 142. I don't know why it's measuring. So I guess maybe it measured wrong because I got a lot more. I got 190 something. grams. So I'm gonna, if this is 100, almost 200, I'm gonna cut it in half, which would give me about 100 grams. And again, I usually need a knife and a cutting board for most of my things. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this in half. Okay, I'm gonna put it in just to make sure. So it's about 108 or 9, which is fine. Hold on, make sure. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This. Let me try again real quick just to make sure. I have 113. Okay, well, I'm gonna just cut it. And if you didn't have grater, you would have to grate this yourself, right? So I have this machine, so I'm just gonna cut these into pieces of 3 centimeters because that's what it said. I don't really follow instruction exactly, but I'm just cutting into small pieces. And then if it doesn't look right, I'm just gonna do it 2 times, like blend it twice. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. It's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna put you guys maybe far away, or I'm gonna try to mute it and we'll see. Okay, so press start next, and it says great for 10 seconds. Wonder where's the sound, but oh, and then obviously there's animation for the lid being closed, so I'm gonna push it down, and I'm gonna let's go away. It's so loud. Sorry. Put it back here or here. Okay. Already have battery, so here we are. Next step. This is what it looks like. So that's pretty good, right? Look at that. So I'll put this in a bowl. There's a way to. Here's the bowl. I can't go down. Here's the bowl. Okay. So I'm gonna put it in like this. And sometimes there's stuff that gets stuck. So what I do is right here at the bottom, right here, you can just twist it a little bit. It helps release certain things. That's what I do. Okay, so basically there's barely anything left. I have a hard time because there's a camera right there. And you always can use a spatula too. We do not want to cook the Parmesan in this bowl because it is a nightmare to clean, and I learned it the hard way. So I remember that. You know, sometimes you learn, you go through the nightmare, then you learn your lesson for sure. So now that's done. Oh shoot. Back here, now we're done with that. Now we do the beef mince, which I should have done that first. I need 200 grams first of all. Let me go get the beef. I just use frozen beef patties from Costco. So this, let me see. Oh, okay, so this is about 100 grams. This is 150. So do I want 100? Alright, so basically I need like 1/4 of this. Do I want to cut this into 1/4 or so? I can't even break it. So what should I do? I think I might just cook with 153 grams then, just to keep it simple. Because I mean, risotto sometimes you just eat with just cheese only, so this is just an extra. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna thaw this in the microwave, which I should have done ahead of time. See, like sometimes I follow the instruction, but if you read ahead of time, sometimes you realize that maybe you should do something first, which makes more sense. That would save you time. But since I didn't, I'm gonna go ahead, put this here. I'm gonna put this in the microwave, auto frost at, I don't know, maybe like 20, not 2 pounds, no, just click something random. Let's do it for 5 minutes something. I'm gonna get a charger and I put this away. I think I might be good maybe with live streaming because I've seen some consultant for Thermomix do this. They do a live stream. It's not even charging. Is it charging? I guess, oh yeah, it's charging now. Anyway, for now, I can put in the olive oil. Let me take this out. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. If you know how many grams is 1 tablespoon, then you can measure by the weight. But I don't know. I think it's 15 grams. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just test it out. This is 1 tablespoon. So I already know it's 1 tablespoon, but I'm gonna do it in grams right here. So we're gonna be able to find out how many grams is actually 1 tablespoon. So let me do this. Or maybe it's 5. I think it's 5 grams. Okay. It's 10 grams. Is that right? Alexa, how many grams is 1 tablespoon?
This number depends on the item you are measuring. For instance, there are 12 grams per tablespoon of sugar, while there are 14.79 grams per tablespoon of water. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No. Okay, so I think the beef may be done.
Your last Amazon order was placed today.
Oh yeah.
It is 1 item in windshield sunshade. Would you like to cancel
30
it?
seconds. Because I'm gonna cook it anyway. It looks like I'm gonna cook it anyway, so I'm gonna do that. And in the meantime, since I'm waiting for the beef, I might as well get the carrot and celery stalk out, and also a shallot. Let me see how much is 1 shallot. I need about 30 grams of shallot. Go back there. 30 grams of shallot. This is a big one, but once I cut off everything, it should be 30 grams, so that's fine. I also need 100 grams of carrot and 50 grams of stock. Celery. Goodness, stuck. What do we have here? So we got, where's some back here? I need 100 grams of celery. Okay, that's about 100. And 50 grams of carrots. So, which is just basically like maybe 2 of these. Ooh, so maybe just 1 of these then. So that's all I need. So this is the next step. But my beef is done. I'm checking off the olive oil because that's done. And this is done pretty much. Okay, so beef, 200 grams, which is only 150 right now, which is fine. So I'm gonna put it in. Whoa. Get the juice as well, why not? There you go. Yeah, that's fine. We will have more vegetables than meat, which is okay. So I have the beef, right? You can see it. So now we're done. Next, we are gonna saute this. So the saute function is basically just stirring it, and it's gonna do it at 120 Celsius temperature at a speed of this is like a stirring. It doesn't have a speed, so it's just slowly doing like this for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. This is already preset because this recipe is a guided recipe, so I don't need to worry about anything. But if I didn't have a Thermomix 7, I would then have to follow instructions in terms of if I were using TM5 or if I wanted to do it manually, then I would have to do it that way. So I'm gonna just press play because it's already preset. So now it's just doing its thing. So you can't really see it here, but I can show you. If I open this up, it's gonna stop, but you could kind of, I don't think you can see it through the hole right now, but eventually there's gonna be steam coming out because it's 120. Right now it's still going up to temperature, but look. Oh, you can't even see it because it stops right away. basically you just let it do its thing. And then in the meantime, we're gonna go over here so we can cut our celery, carrot, and shallot right here. There you go. And I'll put all this stuff over here in the side instead. I don't know, like I feel like maybe I should be good for live demonstration. And if I were to do that, I would, well, I could hear it. Can you hear that? Let me show you. You could kind of hear it. I hope, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna go ahead and just pop, just in case. No, you know what? I'm gonna trust the process because it's 4 minutes. We're not 3 minutes. And let it do its thing while I cut, while we prepare this part. So, using a knife, let's do that. And then I'm gonna wash this real quick. And I'm also just gonna cut into pieces too. I don't like this part. I mean, I don't think it would matter because it's gonna probably get chopped off anyway. I'm just gonna cut it into some pieces. I can't even see what I'm doing. There. So I kind of like my camera. It's not charging, that's the problem. Oh yeah, I'm just preparing it right now. I gotta find a better setup. That's that, and I'm cutting the shallot. Just do this. I mean, you guys get the idea. Before I was just kind of cooking. When I wasn't doing YouTube for a few months, I was just cooking. I mean, of course, everything is faster, but now I get to hang out and cook at the same time. Up. I like this. This is from Asian market. I think Phil would really like this dish. He likes risotto in general, but he also likes beef and bolognese. I made the bolognese the other day, a skinny mixer recipe. He liked it. So we have another minute, and then we'll be ready for the next step. You want to go here, and then we're going to check it out. Whoa! Okay, this is not working out because I guess I didn't put. It was kind of chunky. So let me fix this real quick by giving it a little squish here. It's not its fault, you know. It's kind of my fault because I put it in like that. But I don't think it matters because later I'm pretty sure we're gonna just blend it up anyway. Let me see. Just doing its thing. Put this stuff. Oh, we have to put it into a bowl and set it aside. And we're gonna chop this. And we add the oil, and then we're gonna saute. Add the risotto. Add all this stuff in. Okay. Stir, cook, remove, and add this in. Add this in. Oh, okay. Actually, it really does need to get like mixed up well because it's not gonna cook anymore. But I was thinking though, I can still cook it more. Maybe I should need to blend that up. Let me see. You kind of have to like decide. I would put down at this. Okay, well they tell me to take it out. Let's see. So I might need to add a little bit extra minute because I keep opening it up earlier, and so it's not really fair for this machine. Although it was, I would say if I were to adjust this, I would not put it at stirring temperature. I mean stirring speed. I would put it at speed 1 because it did not really like break it apart, you know. So some stuff didn't work out the way I was expecting. I mean, if we're gonna put this aside, I would expect these to be like small pieces, but maybe it was my error from the beginning. And also I would have added maybe some garlic, but that's just me. I'm gonna give it another, let me see, go back to current step. I'm gonna give it another extra minute because it was unfair in a way. 1.5 minutes. So let me start. So in the meantime, I'm gonna clean up. So let's put it in another bowl. Put it over here. What's gonna happen now? Let's see. It's good enough. You know what I mean? It's good enough. Look at that. Can you see the steam coming out? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's hot. That was hot. Okay. Let's see. Dun dun dun. Okay. Let me put it over here. Oh, look at that oil. Why did I have to put more oil though? I mean, risotto is a pretty fatty dish in general with all the cheese and everything. Why am I making this? Like, I'm not gonna lose weight eating this, but it's good. And I just want to try something new. Okay. There you go. You guys can't really see it, but here, everything is gone pretty much, and doesn't matter. You just continue on the next step. Next, so I transfer it over. Now I'm putting, these were supposed to be cut to pieces, all of them, which I did. I'm putting everything together. I already measured it, so I don't need to measure it again. I'm just gonna put it in. It's gonna smell good. Okay, chop it up. Done, done, done. Next, chop. So it's set at only 3 seconds, speed 5. You really cannot underestimate how much can be done in 3 seconds. Look at that. Let me see. Look at that. So it now tells me to scrape it down. So I'm gonna do that. I'll show you as well. I'm just scraping it down. I could chop it a little bit more if I want, I think. But let's see what's the next step. I think it's telling me to add something new. I can smell the onion. Okay. What's that? Okay, next. I did that. Add the olive oil and saute. You know what? I want to make it a little eeny weeny smaller. So let me go back to chopping it again. So I have to click on this to set it as a current step for it to work. So now I'm just gonna do 2 seconds only. Let's see. Perfect. Much better. This is how it should be, more even. So I would say I would have done maybe 4 seconds. But I think the problem was that it just chopped and it went up, so that's why I couldn't get an even chopping. So I would have done chopping 2 times, with scraping it down and chopping it a little bit longer. That would make it more uniform pieces. So, and you know, like as you cook here, you will learn a few things. You just make your own decision. This is the oops. Okay, olive oil. So 1 tablespoon, now I know it's about 10 grams. So I could just do that instead. Why not? Or I can put less, but I just follow instructions for now. Let's do 10 grams. This one is 4. It's good enough. You know, it's up to you. I don't think you need that much. I mean, I got 9 grams. It's actually 10 because there was a -1 earlier. So I did put 10 grams. So next step, we're gonna saute for 2 minutes at a slow speed reverse of 1. Speed 1 reversal, so it's not gonna chop. If you have the other way, there's a different picture, an icon where it's a knife or something, it's gonna chop. Even at speed 1, it doesn't really chop, but this is a reversal, so it won't chop for sure. It's just gonna stir, so that way it doesn't like burn or whatever. So I already pushed it down, and not correctly, obviously, so it knew that. Plus play. So the next step is the risotto rice. So I'm gonna get the risotto rice. Where the heck? Oh, here it is. This is what I'm using. Risotto arboreal. So it needs 250 grams of this rice. So we'll wait on that. And after that, you're gonna saute it some more for 3 minutes. And you add vegetable stock, tomato paste, bay leaf, blah blah blah, and you stir it and you cook it for 22 minutes. So that 22 minutes, you don't have to sit on the stove to stir it to make sure it doesn't burn. This will cook at the correct temperature, and it will stir for you for 22 minutes, so you know for sure it would taste good, or it would be perfect. So we are gonna just hang out now. And again, now I can put stuff away. So that's why this is what makes the Thermomix really convenient for you. You want to have some risotto for the family, and you just clean up, and basically by the time this is done, your kitchen is also clean. Alright, I'm now pretty much, let me put this thing on so you can see what's going on, because we have, well, maybe after, we got 30 seconds left, but I'm just gonna start. I'm pretty much done with this part. I don't need the knife anymore. I don't need the knife anymore, and I don't actually need the cutting board. Well, I actually need butter, so I need to cut 15 grams of butter. Let me check let me see. I'm gonna check, there's a scale here. 15 grams, so this, let me see. This is 50 grams, so actually it's just a very small piece. Let me cut that real quick. 15 grams of butter, it's probably like oh, it's like smaller than a tablespoon. Oh yeah. I just learned that today actually, since I measured it. So basically this is about maybe 15, this should be about 10. 12. I think that's good enough. Maybe I'll add a little more. I didn't cut it properly. There, that should be enough butter. So I have that ready. I don't need the cutting board anymore. But what's the next step? Go back to the recipe right here. Next, add the rice. Okay, I'm gonna add the rice. So when you open the lid, some people are used to doing this, but you're gonna get stuck. So all you do is you just really hold it up, which is actually safer, you know, like the steam just goes up instead of going to your face. So I'm gonna put in, let me make sure and put everything down here, scrape it down. And you know, like I just noticed yesterday when I was watching my video, like again, it's been a long time, that I really need to work on working out a little bit more, because I'm gaining my face. I could see the fat and I don't like it. But I wouldn't have known if I wasn't recording. So let me go here and put in 250 grams of rice. Pour it in, right? Yep, it says add it in. 250. It's a lot of rice. Just for fun, just make sure. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter, it's just a gram, but just try to be perfect, you know. So now what? So I press next and saute. Now it's gonna saute for 3 minutes at a reversal of speed 1 at 100 Celsius. So again, in the meantime, I get to go clean up. So I'm putting away the cutting board. I'm done with that. My knives are done. I don't believe I need it anymore. I'm just gonna add tomato sauce, bay leaf, all these other things that doesn't require anything else. So I'm gonna put it on the dishwasher. I do need the measuring spoon for a few other things, so I will have that handy. But it's just so clean. This is what I mean by how convenient and clean everything will be when you cook with the Thermomix. And it's just really relaxing. It's really relaxing way of cooking. And I need to put this away. You can see here. So let's see. This is so easy to put together too. So I'm gonna put this inside of this. Right? And then we have the lid. I'm gonna put this on top of my microwave. No, not microwave, my fridge. Put this over here. On the top. And what else is left on this side? I found a spot for it. Basically, this is done, so I just put it here. Okay, that goes there. Oop. Oop. There you go. Here's the bowl of Parmesan that we're gonna add in later. This is done. My kitchen used to be a huge mess. If you watch my old videos, you know it's a huge mess. But lately, because I've been cooking with the Thermomix, it has been much cleaner, more organized, more tidy. This is all I need for now. I do need a tomato paste, 300 grams, and I think I have that right here somewhere. Oh, this is a tomato paste. Tomato paste, a bay leaf, fine salt. Okay, I'll get all those out. Why not? So, where's my black pepper? I'm working on my spice rack next. So that's the next thing. Everything's ready. The bay leaf is here. Okay, now we're ready. We are ready to look. Okay, next step. I'm done with that. We're adding water. All right, we have a little bit of water here. So I need 650 grams. Pretty sure that's all this plus more. Okay, we need a little bit more. That's fine. This is cold water, so that might mean I might need to increase my cooking time a little bit more. Is this okay? Okay, 100 grams more. Oh, okay, gotta be careful. Take just a little bit more. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, I'm done with that, so I'm gonna check it off. A vegetable stock cube, about 1 tablespoon, which I don't have. They do recommend you to make your own vegetable stock paste, but I don't do that. I'm too lazy right now. So I will use a tablespoon, which is also about 10 grams. of, it should be 10 grams of mushroom seasoning. What I use. Here is it. Put in about this much. Let's see if it's really 10 grams. Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess it depends because the weight kind of different. Dump it in. I got only 7 grams here, but it's 1 tablespoon, which is what they asked for. So that's what I'm doing. And 300 grams of tomato paste. This one. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Use the spoon. I'm gonna use the side. I think we got. Oh shoot, this is a lot of tomato paste. Okay, because it's a risotto bolognese, makes sense. I've been learning a lot too. Not sure how much is in here. This has only 170. That's not even enough. So actually, it's not even enough. I wonder if I should use just tomatoes in general. I need a lot of this then. It doesn't make sense. It says tomato passata, which is, I mean, it should be paste, right? Alexa, what is tomato passata?
Tomato passata is a recipe whose instruction is saute chopped onions and minced garlic in olive oil until translucent.
What?
Add chopped ripe red tomatoes, simmer until softened. Blend the mixture until smooth, return to heat.
Oh no.
Add basil, simmer for 45 minutes at low heat. Adjust seasoning. Serve warm.
I think I did it wrong then. You know what? I'm just gonna put in some tomato sauce. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, what is this? Diced tomato, green chilies. Maybe I would use this then. Diced tomato, green chilies. I guess. That's not right. I guess I mixed it up, but we have here 280 something, so that's too much. But I think I put a lot of tomato paste, so that's super tomato-y. And well, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna taste it and see how that tastes. Cause basically it's a tomato base. So if it tastes fine, then I'm okay. Oh, we need more tomatoes. You know, I'm just gonna use it all. It's just been in the fridge. Alexa, what is the tomato pasta?
I can't find the video.
Alexa, what is tomato passata alternative?
From Alibaba.com. Canned diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, tomato puree, or reconstituted tomato powder can all be proper replacements for tomato passata because it seeks the same end result and consistency.
Oh, okay, so I guess I'm okay. But I think I need some onions. I wish they had just asked me to cook some onions though. But that's fine. You know, this is how you learn. So I didn't know. So now I have that. Now I need another 150 or so. But if I don't want to open this can, what should I do? What should I do? Let's see. No, I'm just gonna open it. I don't care. Can opener. I love this thing. So I'm using this. You know what's really funny is this whole time the thing is not charging still. Why is that? Let's see. Using this. See this? I'm gonna put in about 150. So we're gonna have a little remaining, which is fine because tomato and stuff, chili. It's fine. Okay, let me open this. Why did I buy this? I bought this for something though. I probably didn't make it yet. Okay. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Okay, almost. 10 more grams. There you go. A little bit extra. It's almost like a salsa. I think if you just flavor it a little bit. let me close that. Bay leaf, one. I don't have one bay leaf. I have like some. I do have a bay leaf actually. Let me get a bay leaf instead. Ton. Let's see. I want a small one. Let me get this one then. Bing. Some fine salt, about 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon would be this one right here, and salt right here, and some pepper. I feel alive right now. I was telling Phil that my life was kind of like a blur when I don't record myself. Not to say that I need to record myself, but I like going back in time. Like today I was watching some of my old videos. I was like, oh, I remember all of that. I remember learning piano. I remember doing the SE challenge, working out with the kids. I remember all of that. Let me... What is it? Here is the black pepper. Half a teaspoon. So, I mean, this is just to taste, not a big deal. I'm just gonna put some. Okay, and I do want to stir it a little. I want to taste it a little bit, but I don't think I can do that now. I might just open up later to check it out. But let's see, what do we have here? Okay, all right. Let me close this, and it's gonna cook for 20 minutes, I believe. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna stir first for 5 seconds. Speed 2, but reversal. So again, it doesn't chop. It's just stirring. Next, now it's gonna cook for 22 minutes. So what should we do for 22 minutes? I guess I'm gonna turn it off and then let you guys do your thing, or I'm doing my thing, and then come back. So let's see how this tastes right now. And I can imagine what's next. The beef, the parmesan. Okay, so it's salted enough, but I can tell once you put the butter in, that's fine. The cheese is a little bit more salty, so it's gonna give it more flavor, more salt. And the beef, I think it's salted enough, so I'm not gonna put any more. Yeah, pretty much done. The taste is perfect. I like it the way it is. I don't need to adjust it. I think it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and do 22 minutes here. I'm gonna clean up, and I think I'm just gonna turn off this camera, and then we will, what else were we supposed to do? Then we'll do the rest of the steps, just a few more extra steps, and we'll try it out. Bye. Hi guys, I am back. So if you guys have been watching, we made the nut milk, we made mango lassi, and right now we're cooking risotto bolognese. So just so you guys can see again, we were here. I put it up here. Obviously we didn't do everything on the Thermomix, but it's nice to see what we can make. And I don't know how long it took me, but at the same time I was explaining as well, and if I didn't do that, it would have probably gone faster. But it's really fun, and I do recommend for anyone to do this as well. Just have fun, and obviously I'm not making any money from this, as well as my editing skills are still bad, but it's really a lot of fun to come back to what you made a few months from now and see, and kind of reminisce back on like what happened that day, like today, for example. So tomorrow I'm going to my friend Valerie's house, and I'm gonna show her how to use the Thermomix even more. She did come one time before, and then one time recently for Father's Day, but she helped just a little bit. Now I'm actually bringing the machine over to her house so that she can actually she can see how it works for her. Like, it will be her own workflow. I told her to look at the recipes on Cookidoo, and then I also told her to like put in some of the things she wants to make. Some of these are her selection, and I also added a few extra stuff. We might be able to do all this tomorrow. I'm gonna come see her around 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see. But she looked at each of these and she wants to make some part of it. Like banh mi, we don't really want to make the whole thing, but she wanted to make the pate part of that, which is right here. So we're gonna make pate tomorrow, chicken liver pate, and then we want to make the jambalaya for her husband. So this one seems to be a little bit long. This is about 15 minutes prep time only. It's not too bad. These are all the ingredients, and I'm gonna bring over all of my spices, so she should have majority of it. This is easy. So we have these. She's getting the shrimp and sausages and some other stuff, and we have everything we need to make at least the most of it. We might have missed a few, but that's okay. And she could also freeze these as well, so it works out perfectly. You just make the food, a whole batch, and then just freeze it all. And what else we're making? We're gonna make this one creamy coconut chicken curry. I think her husband likes curry, so we're gonna do this. That's for cauliflower, but this is like for the rice portion of it, so we don't need to use it. But yes, see how it's not too many ingredients, like water. I mean, you don't really count salt. You don't really count those as an ingredient. Garlic. It's just so simple. It's just a lot of things are so simple, and you can make it at home so easy. Chicken teriyaki. This is a skinny mixer recipe. Only takes 10 minutes of your time. Total time to cook is 20 minutes. Look at the rating for this one. So look at that. That's it. I mean, some stuff you don't want it, you don't have to add it. Like, I don't know if she will have snow peas or broccoli or whatever vegetables. Any vegetables on hand should be fine. And then look, this is soy sauce, honey, the garlic. There should be ginger because yesterday when I made which is surprising. Oh yeah, ginger's right there. So basically all of this is a component of teriyaki sauce. So I can see why you just make the sauce along with the chicken. So, see, I'm learning too. I'm learning every day how to make certain things. Like I could understand how this is teriyaki now because yesterday I did this in my video. So simple. Just make the sauce. Basically, it's the sauce. Cook it with the meat and whatever vegetables you want, and that becomes the chicken teriyaki. How simple is that? And look, you can pick your own choice of oil. It could be even tallow. It could be anything, bacon fat, whatever you want. You don't need to use olive oil. You can use whatever you want. You can reduce on anything. Reduce the honey. It could be low sugar. So yesterday we used brown sugar for the sweet part of this teriyaki sauce. But you can use honey. You can use maybe less honey, less sugar because, well, you do need the honey or the sweetener because teriyaki is slightly sweet. If not, it wouldn't be teriyaki sauce. But you can, adjust as you go. You can use allulose or whatever you want. What else? And we're also gonna make Indian butter chicken, maybe. This only takes 10 minutes, which is more, obviously. If you've seen how I've been doing it, it takes a little bit longer, but 10 minutes still, it just means it's a short, easy recipe. Marinate the chicken. See this part here? I mean, I don't really need to use Thermomix for this. I just put it in like separately, but I think this helps with the weight. You're just weighting everything and then you're putting it, marinating it. And here's the sauce for it. So simple. So simple. Wait, does this add? I think it should. This one doesn't have any. Well, I guess it doesn't in general. The butter is kind of like the milk part of it. Because usually I like to have a little bit of milk or heavy cream or something. But the butter would be it. And here's a strawberry shortcake. Really easy as well. So easy. I made this one before. It was pretty good. I'm gonna bring the sour cream to her. We have eggs. So many food you can make from basic ingredients. Here's a Thai red chicken curry, which I'm gonna bring this to her. And then we have milk, coconut milk, sugar, simple things, simple fish sauce. Bun bao. She wanted to make bun bao. This is for sure. 40 minutes though. Let me see why it's 40 minutes. I think the time it takes is like when you're actually assembling the pork filling with the bun bao, then it becomes that way. But overall, like, you know, I just like, hey, I'm gonna make something. Sometimes you have suggestions as well. I can go and explore. What do I want to make today? Drinks, snacks. Look at the snacks section. All types of snacks. And you can also adjust portion size. You could also click on this customization. Right now, this is my preference. United States. It doesn't have to be United States. It could be anything. Show. I think that was the problem I had, which I need to set up, fix it. Let's see. Let me search. There's 14,000 recipes. No preference. See, everything. Everything. I'm curious about this pink lemonade. Look at the ratings on this one. We made mojito the other day. It was good. So there's all types of stuff here. But of course, if you want categories, you can pick maybe soups only. So the soup. You can also change it to like newest, best rated. I'm not sure about the best rated. It doesn't really work like that. Relevance makes more sense. I could try this one. Mindstrom. This smells good. I can smell it. Kimchi tofu soup. So that's all simple ingredients. Takes only 5-minute prep time. So many things to try. If you want, you could just search like Thai food. If I say Thai, there are the Thai. There's Thai words in it, I think. Well, this one doesn't, but it's a Thai food. So some keyword search. Keywords. Vietnamese pho. I don't know why it's in the Thai section. Yeah, this is a good rating one. I mean, this is, yeah, basically all these are the right ingredients. Yeah, this is how you make pho. Easy, easy, easy. Oops, okay. What's this? Okay, there's a few things like let's see. Ooh, what's this? Interesting. Is that, wow, that looks very pretty. Chrysanthemum tofu soup. Wow, only one rating though. So if someone tried it and they like it. Yeah, okay. Unami soup. Ooh. Unami soup. Yeah, anyway, I got really into this, so I could look at this for hours and put on my recipes. I even have like a recipe list, all the things I want to try, all the things that we've already tried, like Phil approved. He liked all of this, so at least I know if I wanted to make him something, I can go through this list, or we can try something new. I have like bread and pastry to try, brunch, beef. These are all good ratings, so that's why I put them here. You could just click on this. You can see the ratings are good, so why it's worth a try. And once it's good, then I add it to my favorite. It's the kids' favorite so far. They're very good eaters. They can eat. And they're willing to try as well, so I like that. So we have these. This was good. Mashed burger tacos. And this, I actually even had a note on this, like, another idea is make the meat with Mexican flavor. Instead of burger sauce, make guac or salsa. So yeah, this one I did. I have some food breakfast favorites, just the waffles so far. Yeah, and also you can see recently cooked. I've made a lot. See, yesterday I made teriyaki sauce. The other day, also yesterday, I made the pavlova, which was really good. So I can't wait to try. Oh, is it done? All right, we're gonna go back over there. Okay. Anyway, hi guys, we're back. So we just finished 22 minutes of the risotto that's been cooking. So let's look at it together. I'm just gonna lift it up like this. Okay. You can see it. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let me get a spoon real quick. Here's one. It doesn't, to me, this looks like it could cook a little bit longer, but I don't think it's done yet. Yeah, it's pretty much done actually. Let me try it. If I don't like it, I usually add like another 5 minutes or so, or 3 minutes. It it's a little bit, still a little hard inside. I would probably cook this another 2 minutes. It's spicy a little bit too. Oh, that's because of that the canned thing that I use. Oh, but let me, okay, wait, let me get the bay leaf out. It says here, I cooked this already. So remove the bay leaf, which if I can find it. I'm gonna put everything in together first, and then maybe I'll cook another minute or two. But even right now, when it's in this bowl, it's still cooking. I think the bay leaf got chopped up. I'm not sure. It shouldn't though. Look for it. I'm kind of lazy. Maybe I just let it just be in there. Okay. Okay, let me just let's press next. Let me add the sauteed beef, minced beef, if you can see it. I'm just gonna put it in. Actually, it's telling me that to add the grated Parmesan cheese, which I don't want to do it unless I am for sure okay with the way it cooks, like with this. It has like a slight bite to it. Maybe I'll cook for 1 more minute, just do that extra minute. I'm gonna go back to the past step and do set to current, and I'm gonna put it at 1, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 1 or 2, 1.5, 1 minute and a half. You don't want to put the cheese in until you're really ready for it, because that is gonna make it really hard to clean later. So I'm gonna start for 1.5 minutes. Here's my grated cheese right here. I could have maybe blended extra time, because there is little pieces that are kind of big still, but it's okay because it's gonna melt anyway. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this in the dishwasher. Or actually, I could use this to eat. I'm gonna eat a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just eat with this, and the rest I'm gonna. I don't know how it would be frozen. Alexa, does risotto freeze well?
Risotto doesn't freeze well because it becomes too creamy and mushy after thawing. It's best enjoyed fresh. For best results, try reheating gently with a bit of extra liquid.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna eat that today, tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring some over to Val to try. She might enjoy that. Yeah, we might do that instead. But I actually might even just freeze a little bit just to see what it would taste like. And if I'm okay with it, that means I can freeze risotto. Right? Okay, we have a few more seconds. And then I think the next step after that is to put the grated Parmesan cheese, and then put the butter and stir it with a spatula, and then you serve it. What? Oh, only 30 grams of cheese. Okay, we're done here. I can remove that. I add the sauteed beef. I'm gonna add 30 grams of, only 30 grams. So this extra salted flavor right here is 30 grams of Parmesan cheese. Ooh. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. And then press next, and it says add the butter, which is about 15 grams of butter right here, which is kind of weird because this doesn't feel like a lot unless I measure it wrong. Let me just do this and see. We got 11 grams. That's okay. That is fine. I add in the butter, and then we use a spatula. Here's my spatula. I actually don't like the spatula that much. I like this spatula more that I bought a long time ago from Amazon. So I'm just gonna stir it and serve immediately. Okay, so I'm gonna plate this or put that into my bowl, and then the rest I'm gonna go ahead and just we'll put it in other serving plates. Because the butter is still melting. I think Phil would like this actually, because he likes risotto in general, and he likes meat and beef, so I think he might like this one. Mmm. 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 Okay. So here's my bowl. We'll probably have a eat with me meal session maybe. Alright. You can see it. It's not the nicest. I'm gonna plate it better and then I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah. Okay. So let me give Phil a nice plate. Maybe one he can eat today, one tomorrow, or the next day. Should be fine. Let me move this back. See how I'm gonna plate it. Oh, it's heavy. There. There's space now. There you go. I can see the carrots. This is pretty heavy, so maybe just that much. Oh man, so ugly. Okay, there you go. And I would like to have some greens. I would put in some cilantro. That's all I have. I mean, it would be nice. I actually bought this like indoor plant that I'm waiting to come. I pre-ordered it and they delayed it. There you go. And actually I should have hold on, let me do this instead. Let me actually wipe this off. I wish I could plate it better. So I'm learning how to plate as well. This, that. Not the nicest. Some cheese, like that, and then put some of the leaves on the top, like that. Pretty, right? It's not that green. It's been in my fridge for a while. Let me find a greener piece. Take a picture real quick. There you go, like that. Yeah, so I bought a indoor plant thingy to grow. I'm waiting for it. Okay, let's take a picture. So immediately take a picture of that and this. Oh, so this one can go on top like that. Let me use, there you go. Dun dun dun. Cute. Oh, yeah. All right, now we eat. Oh, this is bad. So, actually, let me plate this real quick. I'm gonna eat this one. And then I don't really care about the plating, so I'm just gonna eat with cheese. Keep it simple. Pretty for sure. Let me pack some for Val and her husband. But basically this is it. So I'll call this a night. Maybe we'll have another video for eat with me type of video to talk. Bye.